on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Patriots are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you, and they find a way to take advantage. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's going to break it for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Ready up.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots will have great field position right around midfield.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. Now it's going to be third down. He'll try to run for it with Henderson.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
The 37-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. May gonna look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And the Jets are gonna get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A run here with Hall. They'll bring this up to the 22. Javon Holland wants to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 6-yard line.
May gonna hold on to this one, and he'll give it up on the pitch. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. They run on the jet sweep, and this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's May. This one's caught at the 4. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Reese Hall, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Matt Araiza to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun. It's May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
May to throw on second down. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will go all the way. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
This is 3rd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
He'll look to throw. He'll set up the screen to Hall. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, New York.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. That is off the side of the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will cut it to a 2-point lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Throwing is May. That complete to Henderson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up second and a yard at the 46-yard line.
Now it's second and 1. Quickly out to Williams. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's May. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He'll get this out to Henderson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Working right downfield, it is Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. On the ground, here is Henderson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on second down. May. That one taken in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, New England. Gets the point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Patriots will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and it's a pickup of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Tyreek now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Jets will cut it to a 2-point lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I see the G. Hey, watch him do it. We survived outside, dog. Crazy, crazy.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll bring up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On second down, it's May. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5.
Here goes that. Crazy. Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
3rd and a yard.
Here goes that.
They'll run. It's Henderson. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide. Nowhere to cut.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Let's go now.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll take this one in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, New York.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Tyreek now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here goes that.
Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, New England.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
May to throw on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? Hey, Angel.
To throw is May. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Open man, right side, he's got it. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as this defense is too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
Here's May again. And he finds Tyreek. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30.
May to the air once more. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and short, and here is May. He's got a man. That's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. and some points.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Hey, what's that? Hey, five.
Right now, boys.
Crazy.
Throw again is May. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. May to throw again. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and we got to find him.
And he will score! Game on! Justice Hill, touchdown Patriots. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Borregales now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Pats have cut the deficit to 5.
Jets 28, Patriots 23.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Here's Hall. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Well, over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Okay, ready? Go! 60 Eagles.
A give. Here's Hall. This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
I can tell you firsthand, Mike, snowy conditions are tough for everybody, but they can be especially tough on the kickers. You just can't practice this. There's nothing you can do to simulate your plant foot, the ground. In this case, it winds up no good.
To throw on first down is May. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it'll be second down.
Crazy! Crazy! Here goes tonight.
May gonna look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This is a tough spot. Third down and 10.
Here goes tonight. Ready, what's that? Five. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Throwing is May. And caught left side. It's complete. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down.
That's good.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On second down, it's May. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
Crazy, crazy, what's up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, left side, he's got it.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
What's that?
They'll run, and this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Throwing on second down, May. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. It's stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. What's up?
Throwing on third down is May. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Crazy. I hear you start. Hey, what's up? Hey, five. Crazy.
They'll go. Here's May. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Not only do they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25.
At the 2-yard line.
I hear you start.
They'll run with Henderson. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Second down, goal to go. Throwing now is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Back to the air once more on second down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to win the game. New England going to take their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This one he's got to have. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. So it's a win for the Patriots. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in.